Hey guys, I'm Aiza, and today we are going to be reviewing OP Swords by Mecha Designs. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon so you don't miss any new posts. Now, let's go! So today we're going to be unlocking a world of lots of interesting looking weapons, including what looks to me like a kebab stick. I saw from the trailer that I'm pretty sure there's like 2D effects added into this as well, so I'm curious on how that's gonna turn out. Well, let's go ahead and see what we can do. Boop! Okay guys, we are in. And there is old man. Hello. Hello, welcome to OP Swords. This map contains 15 overpowered swords with crazy abilities and effects. You can collect these swords by finding them hidden in chests throughout this world, or you can simply buy them from the weapon vendor, which you can find throughout the map. Check out Show Swords to see their abilities. Oh, okay, so here are different kinds. So, Ankior. This sword shoots a long... Yes, grammar. This sword shoots a strong curved arch that does damage to enemies. Alright. Dragonfire. This sword releases a stream of explosive dragon breath when attacking. I'm so sorry. That extra S on the swords is just messing with me. This sword gathers the power of another dimension to hurt your enemies. The eye. Just eye. Hand drawn. This sword is a deceptive, strong hand-drawn sword with surprising strength. Hunter sword. Release the anime character within you and dash and slash at your enemies. This sword has an extreme reach. A living sword, aka the kebab stick. This sword has come alive and beholds a very strong poisonous liquid. Music. This is my kind of instrument. That's my instrument. This sword hits through the sound barriers to do damage in a big circle around the player. Portal sword. Hit your enemy from behind. On hitting it teleports you forward. Hit. On interact, this sword teleports you behind the enemy, facing them instantly for a strong surprise. Interact. Recharge is 2 seconds. Saint. This overcharged sword releases itself to summon lightning? Yes, grammar. Saturn. Okay. This sword simply hits with universal strength with a magical flare. The scythe. Enemies around you are caught by dark magic, which causes them to wither. And Teotl. There's a face on there. Stomp the ground and knock back all your enemies. Vampire. Okay, there we go. I got confused with it. There was a lot. Charge your enemies and make them fly. Literally. And Vedic. Each soul inside this sword escapes on each hit, licking the enemy, knocking them up into the air. Yes! And Anikor. This sword shoots Wait. They've all skipped ahead one. I'm assuming this is the Vedic then. Okay, I'm not gonna question it. Let's go! I probably should grab that armor actually. I would appreciate it if I didn't die. So, I should probably grab what I can while I'm here. So, Oh. Okay, you're the sword vendor. So you give me the swords, but I can also find them around the map. Ow. I don't know if there was food up there. Okay, we got the eye. That sound effect's coming from the sword. Lovely. So, I probably missed a bunch of food I was supposed to grab before leaving. So, I'm gonna go do that. I will see if there was a chest up here or something I missed. Because otherwise, I don't really have any... Yeah, I completely missed this. I'm just gonna grab all the food and such. Ender pearls, strength potions, healing, apples. There's a bunch of stuff in here. Wow. There's an unknown map. Okay, hold up. I got like a few things I gotta keep track of here. So we have spyglass, and we got our food, which we're gonna very much need. I'm gonna hold on to this just in case. Yes, my map is the hand. The map is -1. Okay, very useful. I don't think I'll need it. So now we have a hold of hand-drawn and unicor. I forget what they do. Yeah, that was fast. I've already forgotten what they all do. I almost died there. Okay, we're not going to talk about that. So we have... Okay, we can find out what it does. Leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone. Oh! Oh, it also attacks him. That's cool. It looks like they're doing like the rock sign though, if you know what I mean. And then we have hand drawn. Ha! Oh, that is great. Yeah, I was right when I said that there was 2D effects in this. That is, I love that. That is amazing. Okay, so this one chucks the equivalent to boomerangs. Boomerangs, baby! And then this one summons, as we can see, portals under nearby enemies. Not sure where the other swords may be. If I find one more, I'm probably gonna get in creative and just test on what they all do on their own. Wait, how much fingerprints is that? Okay, good to know. It fills up 3. There's some extra survival knowledge for those of you who might want it. Cooked salmon fills up 3 hunger points. Die, die, die. Yeah. So there's just ancient debris as like the basis of these mountains. Those are some rich mountains. I want all of it. I love this so much. This is peak comedy right there. I love it. Okay, this is where I came from, isn't it? Okay, I'm not sure what else the hand-drawn sword does. I think that's all it does. Also, wherever the heck we are, I'm pretty sure it's abandoned. Don't know where we are. Don't know who I am. But yeah, this place is abandoned. Oh. Don't mind if I do. Okay, they are very generous. Man, that's a lot of stuff. And there's another sword. Ah! Why does it do damage to me? This isn't creepy. Not at all. Okay. Heck yeah, I'm doing a boss fight. There's a boss fight in this direction. That sounds fun. Alright, I'll do this, and then we'll go and see what all the weapons do on their own. Where is this boss fight? I will chuck my boomerangs at you. A while back, there was the mob vote. Okay, that's gonna have to wait, actually. Hold up. Ah! Ow, 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 ow. Okay, I did it. I did it. I just spammed the eye, but I did it. I'm not dead, and that is an achievement. Did it drop anything? Oh, there's a chest. Okay, I think this eye sword's a bit overpowered. We have Turtle Master, Slow Falling, Splash Resistance, and Enchanted Apple. 2 of them. I missed the other one. Alright, not bad. Pretty good haul, if I do say so myself. Kind of blew up the arena a tad bit. Let's go see what's in that chest over there. And then we shall go ahead and see what all of the swords do. That creeper did not have the time to explode. Yeah, it's musical, baby! I can play music now. I have the ability. Yo! Okay, this is some. Oh god! Die! Okay, so musical doesn't do all that much damage by the looks of it, but it's very pretty sounding. And it also does area damage to all enemies nearby. Like that. Alright, hello, old man. I think I do. I'll take the Vedic. And I'll take the Hunter's Sword. Now, let us get in creative mode and we shall see what all of these weapons do. Okay guys, I am back and I have all 15 weapons. Now of course creepers are going to be my test subjects as per usual. So we've seen what a few of them do. The eye, as we saw, summons portals under, if I'm correct, all enemies near you. Like this. Yep, all enemies. As long as they're within your radius, they will get murdered. The eye is a very heavy damage one as well, so I would recommend that one if you happen to be in this one. Anakor is very good for like attacking multiple creatures at once. Actually, it's only hitting one at a time. So it just chucks a bunch of boomerangs, essentially. It can be a wee bit wonky with like the aiming, as you can see, it goes through the creeper at times, but does not kill it. So this one, I'm not so sure, but if you like far range, then yes, absolutely go for this one. Hand drawn. It's funny, I love this one. So it's basically just a painted on sword on a stick, and it just does this. I don't know how much damage it does, but interact doesn't do anything either. So it just kind of smacks up the creepers, smacks them upside the head for good measure. So now we have Teodal. I still don't know what this one does. So I think it creates like constant explosions, and it sends all creatures around you away, while also dealing damage. By the looks of it, it's not that heavy on damage either. This creeper's surviving like 20 hits. Die! You can also just smack them with your sword while you do it too. This one's okay. I love the faces though. Find that. Oh wow. Okay, this thing has a really far range. I like this one. Musical. It has really, really cool effects. It switches between 3 of them by the looks of it. So it plays a little like harmonic sound, and then it attacks similar to the other one, all enemies nearby, or to the eye one. However, this one isn't, I think, as heavy on damage compared to the eye one. So it takes a few hits, but it looks very cool. So it gets those perks. Vet it. It's animated. Oh. It meant it when it said lick. Okay, and no, it meant it when it said lick opponents, if this is the correct one. So it sends all nearby creatures into the air, and it does damage. This will be very good to confuse your fellow players with. Hunter's Sword. Okay, so the Hunter's Sword makes it so you can basically infinitely fly and avoid fall damage. So this one would be fun for traversing rather than actually killing things. Though it does appear to be very strong. Man, there's a lot of experience points. Yeah, 2 shots. I accidentally just did a little spoiler. This one would be really fun for traversing. I'd literally just hold on to this one just so I could traverse the land. And it does do pretty good damage too. Look at that. Good range and far damage. I like this one. I'm holding on to it. Then we have the Living Sword. This one deals poison damage to everything near you. No matter how many creepers there may be. They're all poisoned. Hold on, let me get rid of all these guys. Yeah, I argue that the eye is a bit overpowered. Just killed every single one of them. Yeah, eye definitely one of my favorites. Living Sword's pretty cool as well. I'd use that. I may end up using that at some point too. On to our final seven. Sorry, I can count. So first up is Dragonfire. Oh wow. Okay, yeah. Okay, I knew it was gonna be something to do with that, but not. Man, that's big. So it does it does a lot of area damage by the looks of it, but similar to most of the other ones, not heavy on damage. Let's see what Saturn does. Sparkles. I think Saturn's just meant to be sparkly. I can't do anything with it. Yeah, it's just meant to be sparkly. Does heavy damage similar to the Hunter's Sword, but is really just meant to be sparkly. Scythe. Let's find out what this does. Oh! Whoa, that's cool. Ritual time! So it attacks all enemies in the area. It does constant damage and hits almost all enemies. It does take a little while to kill, but this one will be fun to use against some friends. Toothy. So num num num, essentially. This is the sword that you must feed flesh or it will turn against you. The 2D effects are really cool. I enjoy those quite a bit. They're fun. So you could just, yeah. It does pretty good area damage. It hits quite a few enemies around you. We have the Vampire Hunter. I don't know which one I just used. Hold up. No! Okay, so the Vampiric Sword levitates creatures and also has really cool effects. Look at that. And I think it'll just keep doing that until I stop. Yep. Effective murder. Now, why am I in the ground? Ah. So the portal sword, I'm in the ground. Okay. So what the portal sword does by the looks of it is if there's an enemy in front of you, if you interact, you'll teleport behind it. If you punch, you'll teleport in front of it. That's not bad. And you'll always turn around to face whatever the enemy is if you happen to go behind it. This would be another fun one to mess with your friends with. I have the power of God and anime on my side. Oh my god, okay. So yeah, you could become an arsonist. So this one literally throws swords. Okay, this one may or may not be a wee bit overpowered. Like a wee, just a wee bit. So the models of these weapons are really cool, and I'm a big fan of all of the 2D effects that are added onto them. That is something I haven't seen often. And this animation is just really cool. The Hunter Sword, you can just fly around with it, and I love that. I was already flying. You can just... This would be a fun method of traversing. You have the Scythe, which makes you into a cultist. The Portal Sword, which teleports you behind or in front of enemies. The Saint, which throws swords. So there is one thing that I did notice as I was doing this though. The swords, normally for Minecraft, when you pick up a sword and you hit around the place, you can't break blocks. Not the case here. That would be cool if they changed that and they made it so that way it's actually, it can't break blocks, because, yeah, look at that. But these are really cool models, actually. I'm impressed by them, if I'm being quite honest. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video here. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon so you don't miss any new posts. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye! Look at all these swords. As I stated before, I have the power of God and anime on my side. I've just started a forest fire, haven't I? Wasn't me.